I've heard people say, I know, like my gym teacher was saying, like how, like that last
PE teacher.
Oh, we did talk about this before.
We did talk about this.
The gym is not a.
Gym is a place. PE is a class.
Yeah. I mean, school is. I go to school.
Yeah, but you don't say I'm taking school. So what are you taking today? You know, I'm taking school. AdventFit is a podcast that has a holistic approach to physical, spiritual, and mental well-being. In each episode, we share productive ways to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. Unlike other podcasts in this space, AdventFit gives you a comprehensive approach to fitness without the fluff for the everyday Christian. So there are many benefits of strength training. Strength training helps with medical conditions like diabetes and hypertension. It enhances mental health, improves sleep, and boosts brain power. It also boosts metabolic rate, which means you can eat more calories in a day, and that helps. It aids in weight loss.
Training your strength, I think that's always good. I mean, to get stronger means like you're more manly. It means you're like...
I mean, it doesn't mean you're more manly. You can be a woman, be very womanly, and still strength train. Men have 10 times the testosterone of women, so women should not be afraid of strength training because men have more testosterone. That's why they have more muscle mass.
I always heard about this testosterone stuff, and I guess I understand it in theory, but what is it, I guess, specifically?
Testosterone, it helps with just manly features.
But what is it, though?
What is it? It's a hormone. It's a hormone. Testosterone is a hormone and helps with manly features like, hair on your face, lifting more weight, just manly stuff. That's what testosterone is. It's a male hormone. Gotcha.
Okay, well that's good because they say like sometimes when you get older, your testosterone lowers, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's why they're saying that like when you're over 40, it's like a big difference in terms of your strength training ability because of testosterone.
Yeah, but if you're strength training, I'm pretty sure it lessens. It doesn't go down as quickly if you're strength training.
So working out helps to keep your testosterone up.
Yeah, exercising is vital just to your overall health. So a rep is one complete single movement of an exercise, and a set is a grouping of repetitions. Strength improvements are made based on the SAID principle, and the SAID is specific adaptation to imposed demands. This is based on the theory of specificity, which states that our body will respond directly to the kind of stress placed upon it. Everyone should train at least 3 to 5 times, should strength train at least 3 to 5 times per week. And and the safest training duration is 30 to 60 minutes. The way you strength train depends on your goal. If you want maximal strength, you lift the heaviest amount of weight. If you want to gain muscle, you lift a little bit lighter weight.
So now this is the interesting thing to me because, for my own personal, I guess, reading up on it, they talk about 5 reps is strength training. 10 reps is hypertrophy.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
And they're 15 reps would be more of endurance. But I think
you did your research. Okay.
Well, but I mean, with those things, I think people can get confused because they think that if I lift a 20-pound weight 5 times, that's strength training.
No, but I'll break it down further on in the episode. So if you listen to this episode, you won't be confused. You'll understand. Okay. So for hypertrophy, the rep range that you want to stay in is the 6 to 10 rep range. So the 6 to 10 rep range for hypertrophy. And you want to stay in the 3 to 5 set range. And you want to stay from 75 to 85% of your 1 rep max. So for...
how much percentage of your 1...
75 to 85% for hypertrophy. So if your 1 rep max, 1 rep means, how much you can do and then just fail, right? Or just 1 rep without failing. You do 1 rep and then you fail. For strength endurance, it would be 50 to 70%. But for hypertrophy, it will be 75 to 85%.
How do you figure out your 1 rep max?
I never really tried to figure it out.
Really?
I did 5 by 5. So
okay.
Actually, I did figure it out, but by just regular training, I never went to the gym with a set goal to try to figure out my 1 rep max. My goal was to get to 500 pounds for deadlifting, and I finally did that. I was extremely excited.
Oh, that's good.
And for I think for a squat, my 1 rep max was 345 pounds. For a squat.
And you take 60-second rest?
For hypertrophy, yeah. For hypertrophy,
that's what I do.
60-second rest, yeah.
But if I'm doing strength training, I do like 2 minutes.
Yeah. So for strength training, it's 3 to 5 minutes for strength.
3 minutes, really?
Because for the intensity is 85 to 100%. So it's a lot of weight. So that's why it's 3 to 5 minutes for.
That's a lot of listening to music in between your sets.
You can shoot out an email, you know, write part of a sermon. I can do some lesson plans. A lot of time. But if your goal is not just maximal strength, you can do other exercises. But if your goal is maximal strength, you should just rest during that time. So for the tempo for hypertrophy is 2-0-2, which means
2 seconds up,
eccentric, isometric, then concentric. So that means if you're doing a bench press, that's 2 seconds down.
Okay.
And then you're not waiting because there's 0 seconds for isometric. Then you're going 2 seconds back up. So 2 seconds down, then 2 seconds back up.
How long you keep it up? 0 seconds as well?
Yeah, 0 seconds. So it's 2-0-2. So it's 2 seconds down, and then 0 seconds to hold it, and then 2 seconds back up.
And this is for which one?
This is for hypertrophy.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it's eccentric, isometric, and concentric.
2 seconds is a long time. People don't. You might not think 1 Mississippi,
Yeah.
2 Mississippi. That's a long time. That's a long time to be like going up 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I don't know, man. I hear debates because people say like sometimes you just want to be explosive. Pow.
But that is for maximal strength. Oh,
okay.
So you know, have muscle mass, like to see bigger muscles, you want to go 2-0-2. You want to go 2 seconds down and then 2 seconds back up. So eccentric is going down, and then isometric is just pausing, and then concentric is going up.
Most times I'm just trying to lift as heavy as possible.
Yeah, that's for maximal strength. That's what I do most of the time. So I'm just going, you know, for maximal strength, you're trying to go as fast as possible. So just lift it as fast as you can for maximal strength.
Gotcha.
So we said for hypertrophy, the rep range is 6 to 10, the set range is 3 to 5, the intensity is 75 to 85% of your 1 rep max. The tempo is 2-0-2, and the rest period is 0 to 60 seconds.
For me, it's like you push through the pain, like
Of course you push through the pain,
and you get it to the top.
Yeah. So I guess at the last set, you know, not the last set, but the last rep, you know, probably be a little bit longer.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like because I've heard people say, I know, like my gym teacher was saying, like how like that last
PE teacher.
Oh, we did talk about this before.
We did talk about this.
Gym is not a...
Gym is a place. PE is a class.
Yeah, I mean, school is I go to school.
Yeah, but you don't say I'm taking school. So what are you taking today? You know, I'm taking school.
Okay, so like I'm going to gym.
Yeah.
Yes, you are going to gym, but you're not taking gym.
You're not taking gym.
Okay. Unless you're literally packing up the gym on the back of your pickup and pulling away. Okay. Yeah, I remember my physical education.
Thank you.
Teacher was saying like for your last rep of your last set, push through it. You know? Push through it. Don't give up on that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely don't. Give up.
So that's what I was saying. Like even if it takes longer than 2 seconds to get to it, like I'm pushing through.
Yeah, that's where the gains come. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And for maximal strength, the rep range is 1 to 5. The set range is 4 to 6. Intensity is 85 to 100%, and you're going as fast as possible. And and again, the rest period is 3 to 5 minutes.
And which one was that for?
For maximal strength.
Maximum strength. Okay.
So let's talk about different sets for different kind of workouts, right?
So wait, what about the amount for endurance?
Oh, for endurance. Okay, let's talk about endurance. For endurance, the rep range would be from 12 to 20. The set range will be from 1 to 3. Intensity is much lighter, 50% to 70%.
You know, I think this is where people, when it comes to ab workouts, mess up. Mm-hmm. I think most people are on that 20 rep like amount. Yeah. Because like think about how many crunches you do. Yeah. You're not doing 5 crunches. You're doing more like 25 crunches. So you're dealing more of endurance, but you're not focusing on hypertrophy. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's why I think that's why for me, when I'm working out my core, I'm incorporating weights into it. So therefore, when I'm doing whatever ab workout I'm doing, I don't need 20 reps to accomplish it. Yeah. You know, I need way less because it's so heavy.
But not everybody can do 20 reps though. Some people,
That's true.
They can't do much besides their body weight. And if you're not completely fit and you're overweight, you don't need to be worrying about ab
That's
exercises as much because you're trying to lose
But
weight.
this is what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that doing 100 I used to do 300 300 ab reps
Yeah.
in a workout.
I mean, that's like to look cool, but it's not.
Like I remember doing P90X, and I'll do ab ripper X, and it would be 300 reps.
That's like for marketing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And so I felt like I was doing that like religiously.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not really doing anything.
Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say here is that doing a
disclaimer, P90X, don't sue us. You're a great workout.
No. I learned some really good ab workouts. I'm just saying that the amount of reps didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like doing 100 or let's say even 50, doing 50 sit-ups is not giving you the biggest bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Now those same exact ab ripper X workouts for my core, when I incorporated weights with it made a big difference.
So you did less and you got more benefit from it.
Getting more by doing less.
Yeah. So work out smarter, not longer and harder. Work out smarter.
Exactly. I mean, some people want to do endurance.
Yeah.
And I think having core endurance is a positive thing. I think it's a very practical thing, especially like when you're doing, let's say, rock climbing.
Yeah.
Having a core that can endure.
Yeah, rock climbing is
having a core that can endure is a great thing.
Yeah.
Being able to hold a position for a long period of time is a good thing practically. So I'm not knocking the ability to do 50 sit-ups. I'm just saying that if you're trying to build core muscles, that's not the best way to go about it.
So let's talk about different sets and different kind of workouts. So first there's a single set, which is one set per exercise, which is great for beginners or novices who are not really used to strength training. And then there's a multiple set training, which can be used by both novices and advanced. A beginner, you can get as much benefit as if you're doing multiple sets. And then there's the pyramid system, which is progressive or regressive step approach that increases weight with each set or decreases weight with each set.
Oh, I guess that's what I was talking about when I was saying I would start from like 5 pounds and I'll work my way up. That would be the pyramid thing.
Yeah.
Because even when I get to the top, sometimes I go all the way back down.
Yeah.
And that is a lot of fun to do the pyramid method.
Yeah. And then there's the Superset Method, which uses 2 exercises performed in rapid succession of each other. And there are multiple variations of the Superset Method.
That is my least favorite method.
Oh, you don't like it?
I hate supersets. I hate supersets. Like I remember one of the typical supersets I do is I do wide grip curls and what's the opposite of wide?
Narrow grip.
My brain freeze there. Wide grip and then switch to narrow grip.
Yeah.
I hated that because always the second one I felt like you just weren't able to do as much.
Yeah, because you're doing it right after you do one exercise, so you're already tired.
Yeah.
And then there's the drop sets, which is performing a set to failure and then decreasing the weight and continuing to failure again. So that's
one that I haven't really done too much. I've done it before, but one I haven't done too much. I normally like to go up. I'm not a big fan of going down.
Bodybuilders love doing this. Plus, because going to failure helps increase your strength and your muscle mass. So bodybuilders love using this one. And then there's circuit training, which is a system that consists of a series of exercises that an individual performs one after the other with minimal rest between each exercise.
Well, that's what I was kind of talking about with the one set method, like incorporating that with the what do you just call it? The
circuit training.
So I was doing like one set per exercise, but then moving on to the next thing like right away.
Oh, with little rest.
With little rest, like basically the amount of time it took to walk from one to the next.
So you've been doing a lot without even knowing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that backhanded compliment.
If your goal is to lose weight, then Epoch is your friend.
Tupac?
not you just randomly put that. Not Tupac, Epoch.
Okay, it sounds like a rapper.
might be.
Okay, well, who's Epoch?
Might be the sequel. So Epoch is excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And this is a state in which the body's metabolism is elevated after exercise, which means that you still burn a lot of calories after you finish exercising.
Okay.
And EPOC is the highest in superset training. So if your goal is to lose weight, you should be doing superset training, which you hate. So
Yes.
I guess you still made it by being raw.
Well, thanks for joining us here for another session of AdventFit. I hope you're going to be more fit with strength training, and we're going to keep putting out more awesome content like this. And so you could find all of our info at adventfit.org. You could find my information by going to waynejamel.com.
And you can find me at instagram.com/Mr. Woke. That's WHOKE.
So I'm Wayne Jamel.
And I'm C. Jeffrey White. And the C is for concentric. Bring that weight up. And we'll see you next week, folks.